My name's Ian Thomas. I'm the State and Local Program Director with America Walks. This is our ACE Communities Walkable and Vibrant Small Towns workshop, and the goal is to bring together several representatives from each of 9 small towns in Alabama that are part of the ACE program, the Alabama Communities of Excellence, and help them develop a plan to make their community more walkable.
First of all, we're all built to walk. It's a simple act that can be both a health behavior and a transportation. People love to walk if you can create the safe conditions to make that happen. Sometimes that might mean improving a sidewalk, streetscape, making it more attractive. It might mean creating a crosswalk. They're here to really figure out how they can make walking easier, safer, and more fun.
Hi, I'm Holly Cost. I'm the mayor of the city of Montevallo. Walkability is really connectivity, and connectivity is critical for a number of reasons. Connectivity is critical socially because it enables us to really engage with one another. It is critical for health benefits because it enables us to become a much healthier community and live longer and live a more happy and productive life. And then also it's a huge economic driver. If you have a walkable community, folks can easily walk from one business to another, they can walk to different events. It really helps to promote tourism, helps to enable people to enjoy different recreational activities as well.
We are trying to learn how to make our community have greater accessibility and walkability. That serves several purposes for the community of Jasper. In Jasper, we have a transportation issue. We also have one of the highest disability rates in the state of Alabama. And through this process of thinking about accessibility, we've also come to realize, traditionally, when you think about disabilities and accessibility, you think about someone in a wheelchair, but you don't think our entire population is aging. So you have this older, vulnerable population that you need to consider as well. And then you have to think about things like high school students, anyone who's been in a car accident, fallen down, just broken their arm, broken a leg, that, at some point in time, most people face a disability in their life. And so it really impacts everything.
First of all, my name is Terrell Brown. I am councilman of Tallahassee. I actually grew up in the Housing Authority in Tallahassee, and there was a lot of trouble walking, to the store. We didn't have as many sidewalks during that time, and now I'm just very excited to see that the people that are still at the Housing Authority now have access to safer sidewalks, safer routes to the store, and safer routes to the school. Some important things of connectivity and making Tallahassee a more walkable community is to get the different demographics to see each other, meet each other, and see that we're all in this thing together.
My name is Mike Evans, and I'm representing the city of Halable, trying to get folks going from A to B by foot or by bicycle or some other physical activity other than just driving their automobile. Networking between the communities here is invaluable. So you get some ideas of how they've accomplished walking trails, how they've accomplished pedestrian bridges.
Walkability for Eufaula is just getting our people out, being in nature. We have on our walking trail, you might see a deer, you might see an osprey eagle, every once in a while a bald eagle. Getting fresh air and exercise clears the head, so it helps me mentally, that's for sure.
Never been involved in a walking audit. I am looking forward to that part of the day, and I think that's going to give us some ideas when we go back home.
When you're doing a walking audit, especially if you have someone with you who has a disability, you start to see things very differently. Now that I've been through a walking audit, everywhere I go, that's what I think about. There's not a bench. If I was 80 years old, it would be hard for me to walk 10 blocks. I need a place to kind of stop and rest.
Well, what's really important about including people with disabilities on walk audits, it's for perspective. The infrastructure is so incredibly important. If the road or the sidewalk isn't accessible, and when I mean accessible, there's so many parts to what accessible looks like. Is it flat? Is it paved well? Is it wide enough? Is it not in the middle of the road? Can I get there safely? Can I push without falling out of my chair? These are the conversations that we're having today and beyond this. But for me, if I'm able to go from my home to the store and I don't have to get in my car, I'm gonna push there. If the city has done it right, then it makes me feel like I'm a valued member of the community. It's so important to have perspective. And I am not a person that does not have a disability. So I'm not 6'2" when the branches are hanging low and they're smacking me in the face. The more diverse your group is, or the more inclusive your group is, the better data you're gonna get to make your community or your city or wherever you're doing this better.